Our opponent is up the top. He's playing green, blue. Ooh, 2 contagion clasps. It's a good thing this guy isn't up against me. Those are some good cards. Nothing too insane out of this guy yet. Here's the Infuser Tumble Magnet combo going. Acid Web Spider is a good one to know about. Green-blue is a strange color combination. I'm not sure why he didn't name Tumble Magnet. Flare Husk would have come down by now if it was there. If it was in the guy's hand. He's got a Barb Battle Gear, a Trigon of Thought. Doesn't look like anything too special. Ah, Volition Reigns. That's one of the ones you want to know about. Also Keepers. Which is a little bit annoying because we don't have... I guess we have the 2 and 2 black sacrifice a creature removal for that. And that, not much. This was a long game. No wonder I was waiting for so long. He has 6 cards left in his library. The game must end pretty soon. Stoic Rebuttal. Another good one to know about. Well, we have gotten to see every card in his deck pretty much. There are 6 we haven't seen yet, and we may have seen them in the last game. I can't really remember. Certainly nothing important enough to note. And that was the game. Got in just enough damage. Ooh, Signal Pest. Oh, Fangren Marauder. But he had no way of getting an artifact to die. Alright. We're on the draw. I think this hand is fine on the draw. Obviously need a forest, but we can get there. Flare Husk. Moriok Replica will help us get there. No turn 2. Alright. We do want a forest. And we'll be in pretty good shape. Amir Sire. Revoke. Okay. That's good to have if he has Volition Reins in his deck. And we got the mana for it. Okay, Infuser comes down. Well, we'll be playing Plague Stinger, and I'm not sure if we're cracking or not. I think we probably will be. The only thing is, he blocks all of the opponent's creatures. Other than that, I have to get a forest. So if I draw this and don't get a forest, then I'm in pretty bad shape. So we can block that, but it can't block us. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If we leave Plague Stinger back. Otherwise, yeah, because we can't block if Signal Pest attacks anyway. We're just going to draw a card, and we got there. The best part is we wouldn't have gotten there if we didn't do that. I'm just going to play Blight Widow and attack. Next time we can go Blight Widow, Plague Stinger. Or Revoke if he has a Volition Reins. Plague Stinger. And then we'll be in pretty good shape. That looks like what he's doing, yep. So we're going to take 6, go to 10, and then we're going to come back from there. Because yeah, we get 2 Blight Widows next turn. Yeah, things are looking pretty good. Ooh. Well, that will be good later. I do want to get that Signal Pest out of here, but I think we're alright for now. Just gonna do this. Take that back. Attack. And play another one. If we play another one, one can block there. One can block Germ Token, and then we take 4. Ooh. Otherwise we're playing Fume Spitter, Plague Stinger, killing that, and one can block there and we take 2. That's actually better. I want to do that. Blight Wombat or Plague Stinger. Definitely Plague Stinger, I think. And we will be doing this now. We're not going to get any more value out of it, and no reason to give him a turn of Battle Cry if he's got a Bomb Spell. Now we're taking 2 instead of 4, which is better. And we can start Plague Stingering him. If we have to, we can even block with Plague Stinger and Corpse Card back. That's only if he does something ridiculous. Not sure what he could do in those colors, actually. Yep, Acid Web Spider. Gives him reach. Now we got a game on our hands. Or not. Well, yeah, we still got a game because we can't do this straight away, but we know what our game plan is. We have that worked out. Next turn we are going to play Blight Mamba, Flesh Allergy, the Acid Web Spider, and attack for 2. You want to get a bit more of a defensive presence up before we go for that, being on 10 and all. Then we can get our Blight Mamba back later on with our Corpse Cure if that's what we have to do. And he's got all his cards on the table. We know what we're dealing with here. We got an extra mana, but we can't do anything with it. Go to 4. I'm not even sure if we do want to corpse go back our Blight Mama next turn. But we can't really kill Plague Stingers in these colors, so I guess it's fine. If he gets one more artifact, we're gonna so we're gonna have to chump this and get back a Blight Widow. Hopefully drawing a land so we can get it all down. But even if we don't, it's not the worst. Alright, he wants to get in there. I'm gonna be blocking the Flare Husk here. He's got a large aggressive presence built up here. I kinda actually just want to get Blight Widow down. I mean, not Blight Widow, Blight Mamba, so we can start regenerating. But then having a 4 toughness guy is also something we want. We really just want to hit a land next turn, which means most of our draws are live. Anything that costs 4 or more isn't really, but it gives us options. Okay. Alright. It's a pretty good draw. He's got no cards, so we're just gonna lay it all out. We will get back Blight Widow. Play the Digester. Obviously the Rot Wolf is not threatening. It will be in a little bit, but we can take some hits from it. Oh, okay, he's just not going to attack. That's good for us. Makes me think, well, it made me think he had some kind of answer to these, and he didn't want to go aggressive, but maybe he's just... I guess he can't really get through that much damage. Block here, take the Infect, yeah, because this guy is Infect, he can't really get through that much damage. And now we got a pretty good play this turn as well. I'm fine showing him the Crusader just because it's neither of his colors, so it isn't that big of a bomb, and we aren't winning by that much that it's fine not to, because he could. There are a few things he could do here. I don't want to let him just like get a removal spell, and well, I'm not sure what he could do, but he could certainly get time if he has something to do with this. We do know everything in his deck though, so what does he have? I don't think he has anything, actually. Draw. And GG. I mean, he might have something that could block one of these, but then we can just get in there with everyone? I don't know. No, that's the end of the game. Alright, on to the next one. So the flyers are pretty good here. He doesn't have flying blockers. He has a spider, so this can't deal with that. Unnatural predation still seems unnecessary. This is rusted slasher and all my artifacts. The only thing I'm thinking about is Time Strike, but I just don't want to mess up my manas like that. And like going out of my way to get a Time Strike into play just so it could be blocked by a spider is unimpressive, so we're not going to change anything again. We didn't really end up with that many sideboard cards. I don't think we sideboarded anything except for that one Withstand Death once. But yeah, let's try and have a good game too. We'll see what he chooses to do. He's gonna play first. Alright, I like this hand. Copper Carapace on Phyrexian Crusader is not the worst thing I've ever had. And we got Perilous Mirror to sort of clog up the ground. Ooh, that's pretty good. The ability to get back our Crusader if it dies. If he offers to trade, I'm gonna take it. Certainly now if he offers to trade. I mean, neither, like, these are both, like, I would rather they switch places, because his, like, we would both rather they switch places. Ooh, now I'm not going to play the Crusader. It's hard, but yeah, I'm not going to play the Crusader. It's difficult on my mana, but I do want to keep it as a 2/2. Tumble Magnet. Okay, never mind then. Although we do get to, that is limited because we do get to Flesh Allergy away as 1/4 guy. And now we get to end of turn Instill Infection, and then next turn start the Crusader plan. If he's not going to do anything, we're just going to use up our Perilous Mirror. Kill his guy, he kills Perilous Mirror, and we uselessly shock him for 2. Scourge Servant is a good one. And likely what I'll play next. Just because it's better on the mana. That way next turn we'll have 6. We can go play this, equip this to this, and bash. Okay, well if he's got to counter a spell, that wasn't really the most key of spells. Rather that than like a removal spell or a Corpse Cur. A Plague Stinger. I'm just gonna go for that now. Plague Stinger, equip. No, I'm not gonna equip. That seems like I can equip next turn and then he has to Tumble Magnet. I think I'm just gonna go what uses up the mana best. Well, obviously Corpse Cur, this is better for mana, but this is better for aggressiveness. Corpse Cur is better for Flesh Allergying his next guy, because I don't want to Flesh Allergy with this. So Corpse Cur will make the game go a little bit longer because you can't start attacking straight away. I think that's still what I want to do though. I mean, we can still suit up the Corpse Cur, make him tap it, and then play Crusader. Alright, his Infuser has got to die. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. I guess that's what happens. We'll see what he taps. Okay. Thought he would be more likely to tap something when he thinks he's got more counters, but he found he didn't need to. But we will definitely be Flesh Allergying this because we can't deal with the Tumble Magnet. And then we'll be playing our Crusader. Corpse Cur, so that because it's our least useful creature, and so that if we draw a Corpse Cur we can get the repetition going. spider killing our carapace. Alright. He's got some answers. Now we're really in top deck mode. We've got one more spell, but it's not gonna last us forever. And pass the turn. What does he want to do? Okay, Bellowing Tangleworm. Give his guy Intimidate, and he's gonna race me, which is not a bad decision. Let's see what he does. Taps that. I was actually gonna attack with that if he didn't. Just because I have showed him some neg1 guys, and even if he doesn't bite, or even if he bites, and I don't have it, his guy will still be a 1/1. I don't know if I want to trade off this guy though, because he's really good on defense. Okay. Yep. We're getting hit for 11. And this game. Still nothing really we can do. There's nothing we can do to answer the tumble magnet, so I'm gonna submit. And we're gonna play first. We need to be aggressive against this deck. This is decent. I would like to trade the I don't know what I would like to trade for a mana, but something. Really, I just want to draw mana. All my spells are pretty awesome. Life Staff, okay. Turn 2 Stinger, that was a good draw. I really just want to draw land for a while now. At least until I have 4 for sure, and a white wouldn't hurt. Necropede, alright. Well, Necropede can kill off our Plague Stinger when it dies. Then we can Corpse Card back. It's 1 to equip. He doesn't have Stoic Rebuttal Metal Crafted yet. I think all I'm gonna do is just leave up Instill Infection next turn. Ooh, Perilous Mirror. I can Corpse Card back my Plague Stinger and try and keep getting in there. We know he doesn't have any more Infect, and I don't think he has any Proliferate in his deck. So taking some beats from Necropede isn't too bad, so I don't feel too bad about playing Blight Widow here. Just because now that he has 2 of these 1/1s that can kill Plague Stinger, I don't want to just use up one of them, Corpse Card back, play it, and then keep on beating. Yeah, I'm taking this poison fine. I don't mind. Not until it gets a little bit more. Fume spitter. That is a decent one. Okay, let's attack with everyone. If he blocks there, kills Plague Stinger. Oh, he can just block with Oculus. Draw a card. It's got a lot of these 1/1s you don't want to attack into. Although I do just want to clear them off the board for my Digester. So I'm going to attack. Play Fume Spitter and Digester. Fume Spittering his Necropede first. And then playing Digester. Making my Blight Widow a 1/3. It's not too bad. Next turn I can Corpse Cur back my Plague Stinger. Copper Mirror, that gets the Instill Infection, because he hasn't played a land in a while. I think we just gotta go ahead and instill this right away. This is counterintuitive because I'm taking a turn, slowing down my aggro pace in order to get him off of a bit of mana. But if I want to take advantage of him not having land, I want to go aggro. Still, I think I'd rather him just bank on the chance of him not drawing lands than try and continue this aggro style. And I think attacking is fine. We can't let Oculus stop our beats. He doesn't block. That is very not what I expected. Mirror Sire. That'll put an end to our beats, but at least he didn't draw land. Alright, now we just go Corpse Cur, play Plague Stinger. And we don't want to trade our Blight Widow for one of these guys. Both of them getting him value in the deal. He got his land. Drake. Alright. Ooh, that was a good draw. Just gonna start going for that. Gonna put it on the Digester because Corpse Cur is a better blocker. And we're actually gonna move it afterwards anyway. To the Corpse Cur. He has a lot of value graveyard, guys. Not too big of a deal. Still doesn't have Metalcraft, so we don't have to worry about that. Now we got a pretty good line of plays. Uses our mana pretty well. I feel safe attacking with Plague Stinger here because he's either taking 2 or because he can't kill Plague Stinger. So he's either just bouncing off Plague Stinger and taking 2 or taking 1, drawing a card and losing his guy. Giving us a pretty sick position here. We got a first strike defender, so no reason to use mana to re-equip that. Alright, Acid Web Spider gets it. It's a shame. We will be using up our replica. Yeah, we're still gonna do that. There are better plays than Scourge Servant, and we can still do that if we draw land. Like Plague Stinger, Copper Carapace. That is a play I like very much. Now, Untamed Might wins us the game. Shame. He got his 6 lands. Now he can Volition Reigns, and we haven't drawn our white yet. And that means he probably gets one of our stingers, which is a big shame. Of course, he could just have not drawn it yet. But the way he's thinking, I don't know, it could be either way. There could be a million things he could be thinking about. And it was probably which target? No, Malaria's Keepers. Okay, I don't mind that at all. I've still got the air win. And I think I'm just going to go for that. The aggressive attack into Acid Web Spider route. Still can't attack with both because he can just block that one, not be left with not a good enough position. Although he goes to 8, this guy gets low enough that he can block this twice. Otherwise he's blocking this, killing it, blocking this. So that's 2 turns later I can swing in and take him to 8, and 3 turns later I can kill him or attack with both. And I put him to 8, and then attack the second turn. 3 turns later, and 4 turns later, I can kill him. I think it's the same clock either way. I guess him being at 8 is just better. We lose a Plague Stinger either way, and then his Acid Web Spider gets not big enough to block a Plague Stinger. So, yeah, it's just better to attack with both. That way we might be able to just swarm him on the ground if he goes to 8. And if he blocks the Plague Stinger, then obviously it was just better. Yeah. Now he just goes to 6 instead of 5. And he drew a land. You know, every land drop he makes is him drawing a land because he missed a land at one point. So if he didn't have Volition Reigns last turn, he doesn't have it this turn, which is good. Re-equip that. Yep, so he's going to try and race us. We will be blocking with our worst guy. I think. Yeah. We're not in a good enough position to swarm him yet, and we've still got the Plague Stinger win. Ooh, no, another spider? Oh, Volition Reigns. Okay, so we did have it. Just didn't want to play it last turn. White. Did I mention I'm good at this game? Yeah, there's no choice but to do that. And play this. It stops us from attacking for 1 turn, but that's a big threat out of his deck dealt with. I don't think he has another Acid Web Spider, so we're in a pretty good spot now. Now my guys aren't really terrible enough. I want to throw them in front of Malera's keepers. It's possible I should just taken 5 last turn and threatened the swarm so that he had to stop attacking. I'm not sure. I guess if I'm taking 5 this turn, it was just better to take 5 last turn. But either way. Unfortunately, we can't just, if he attacks with one guy, we can't just attack with everyone, and if we draw our pump spell, we can't just attack with everyone and get him because he has counters in his deck. Well, he clearly doesn't have any obvious line of play, because he's thinking about it for a while. Which is good. Tap 3 mana, and he hasn't done anything yet. 4 mana. 5 mana, Tangleworm. Race me, buddy? You wanna race me? Oh, it's on. I've got a blocker in Corpse Cur, but... Oh, and in Blight Widow. Nice. But I'm taking it for this turn. Blocks like he has to. There's no reason, just let a pump spell kill him now. An artifact is pretty good for him, pumping his forger. I'm not sure what I do. Ouch. Oh, there's still a lot of infect guys, and he's on very little defense here. If he attacks with 3, that's 9, 13 exact. Gonna block this guy so that if I have a way of killing an artifact, what do I have? I've used my Instill Infection and my Fume Spitter, so I guess I don't. Either way, I'm just blocking to save damage. Now he's got 3 blockers to my 3 attackers, so I gotta rip. Or no, because he has to block. Oh, he's got something else. Okay, it's just a Trigon. Yeah, I still have to rip. That's a rip. That's how you play this game, guys. So just in case you were wondering, when you have him dead in 2 turns but he has you dead in 1, you just got top deck Carrion Call and then it's all good. I'm gonna play it now to play around a counterspell and hopefully just get the concession. Land and 1 final attack. Okay. I'm up for it. Let's do it. It's all good. None of these guys have trample, right? No. So we can do that trample pump thing for the win. Let's see if he's got it. Alright, now he needs something significant because oh yeah, a kill spell still does it. Any kind of a Well, Steel Sabotage doesn't, because bouncing this, he still takes 1. I'm not sure what he could have in these colors. That's it! Match. And 4 packs. And what's this? A Hero of Oxid Ridge avatar. I think I already have one of those. Phyrexian Crusader, that's probably worth something, right? People like Infect cards. I just sold a Skitherix for 6, which is way more than it should be worth, seeing as how Infect is not a deck. But I guess casual players really like the card. Anyway, that was a pretty successful draft. Alright, I'll see you guys during my next video.